The moon was formed far before humans ever walked the planet and will likely stick around long after we're gone. But what if the moon just disappeared? If the moon could disappear, it would do so in either of two ways. The first is turn into a black hole. The black hole that would be left would obviously have different physical characteristics, but its effect on the planet Earth would remain constant, including the tides and any gravitational effects. So how big would this black hole be? The radius would be significantly smaller than you'd probably expect. The Schwarzschild radius is the radius of the resultant sphere if all the mass of an object were to be compressed to the point the escape velocity from the surface of the sphere would equal the speed of light. For the Earth, this radius would be about 8.7 millimeters, but for the moon, the radius would be only 0.11 millimeters. Basically, the moon would become the most dangerous speck of dust in Earth's orbit. The moon could never turn into a black hole. That's just not how it works. But what if the moon just vanished? The tidal bulge is like a big rubber band. It would ripple back and forth around the globe, flooding coastal regions, but ultimately balancing out, returning the coastline sea level to a somewhat normal level. Plus, the sun is responsible for about 30% of the tides anyway, so at least the surfers would be happy. Although the moon only reflects about 12% of the sunlight that hits it, without the moon, the next brightest object in the night sky would be Venus. But if you ask the sun or any of the other planets, they wouldn't notice a change at all. And after a few thousand years, life on Earth wouldn't either. The interesting part about the moon disappearing, in contrast to the sun disappearing, is that life would continue. If the sun disappeared, Earth would be launched into the darkness that is space, and we'd freeze to death within days. But if the moon disappeared, scientists would have a pretty big question on their hands. It's been theorized and partially proven that subatomic particles could evaporate and reappear instantaneously across vast distances. But when you take objects on the macroscopic level, these theories don't mesh well with the theory of relativity. If the moon vanished, it could possibly provide clues to bridge the gap between the world of the tiny and the world of the large. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our friend Mike Rodolfi, who was the brains behind this video. You can find other videos like this on his channel, as well as some pretty cool science-related gaming videos.